Who knew this white boy spit ill as swine flu? Now I'm just killing the rhythm, dope as penicillin. When I enter the building, there's a special feeling from the floor to the ceiling, so hot that your skin starts peeling. I feel like I'm sleeping. People say wake up and stop dreaming, and I ain't ever wanna open my eyes unless I'm standing right next to the prize.
What is up, good people of the interweb? My name is Zane and I'll be your host today, so please come along with me as we endure this long 3-hour journey. So, the other day, as you guys may be aware, we had a track day at Pittsburgh International Raceway in Pittsburgh, PA. Well, I returned home from that trip around 6:30 a.m. I was awoke around 8 a.m. to find a cop outside with the tow truck towing the project Eclipse. Now, I was pissed, to say the least. To make a long story short, the Eclipse, as you guys know, has been parked right on the side of my property. We have the yard that goes all the way back, and right on the side of my yard was the car. Now, I was always under impressions, even as a former cop, that you're able to park your vehicles on your property. Well, turns out that anything that is not on your actual property outside of the sidewalk, inside of the sidewalk, is the city's property. So, pretty much the cop said this car has no plates on it and it's on city's property, so since it's on city property and this has no plates, we're towing it. Now, at this point, I was pretty mad. I was like, you got nothing better to do than just drive around and tow my car that I literally work on almost any time the weather's nice. And pretty much, he was just like, well, I'm towing the car because it doesn't have plates. And I was like, well, it doesn't have plates, number one, because it doesn't run. And number two, because it's getting turned into a race car and it won't even be driven on the street. So why do I need plates on it? And once again, he came back with well, this isn't your property. Technically, it's the city's property. And since your car is on city property without plates, we're taking it. I'm like, okay, so where can I put it? He said, well, you can put it in your driveway. I said, fantastic. Well, I'll go put it in my driveway. No, the tow truck driver's already here, so we're taking your car. So that was that whole ordeal. And from there, after going to the police station and talking, that guy was even worse. He was strictly, listen, your car's not on your property. It doesn't have plates. We're taking the vehicle. And asking what I could do to maybe lessen all the issues that I had. Like, number one, I got a parking ticket. Number two, my car got impounded. Number three, the car doesn't run, so I had to get a trailer to go get the car from the impound lot. Number four, there was all kind of taxes and towing fees. And then number five, just the inconvenience of it. Not to mention that they made me register the vehicle as a street car when I didn't want to register the vehicle, because there's no need to register a car when it's not going to be driven on the road. So, after all of that, after paying close to $300 between impound fees, parking ticket, trailer pickup, and what's going to be about $500 by the time this journey is over with, I'm pretty ticked, because after spending all this $500 between gas and everything else I just mentioned, I'm not going to be able to race this weekend. Now, the Eclipse was just staying there at my house so I could work on it when it's nice out, and until Rapid Customs is going to take it and start their build. Well, now it can't sit there anymore, and I can't put it in my driveway because we just have too much going on there to put it in the driveway. And the garage is packed with car parts, so I can't really fit the car in the garage. I apologize about the shakiness. I'm kind of just doing this selfie way because I don't have my mount with me. So, anyhow, so I'm taking the Eclipse to Pittsburgh, where I have a very big garage in which it can stay and I can work on it from Pittsburgh. So that is where we're heading right now. And obviously I was just here not even a couple days ago, and we are coming back here in we're coming back here in exactly 1 week with the Mini, because we have another track day at Pittsburgh International Raceway. So I have been to Pittsburgh 3 times in about a week and a half, and with all this gas money and all this trailering, I'm not too happy about it. 2 races I'm fine with, but this unnecessary trip, no. So as I said, I just spent about $500 on getting this car and taking care of, and with that now we are not racing Saturday. So I get paid at the end of the race season by sponsors who pay me. But until the end of the season, because I have accomplishments that I have to meet in order for me to get paid, I don't get paid until the end of the year. So after spending $500 in one day, I am not going to spend another close to $500 to drive up to Detroit, Michigan for Saturday's race, because that means I would have to spend all the money on a trailer again, which I need to buy a trailer. If anybody has a 16-foot to 20-foot trailer that is a good size, that is a good price for sale, that can tow a car, please let me know, because I'm looking. I just haven't found the right deal yet, but I need to get a trailer. So that would cost $120 some bucks for 2 days. All the gas money, which is over $100, $150 to register for the event. And then on top of that, just the time it would take on top of all the time I'm putting into this, it would just be a pain in the absolute rear. So sadly, we are not racing this Saturday in Detroit, but as I said, our next track day will be Thursday the 26th, when we go back to Pittsburgh for Pittsburgh International Raceway. And then on Saturday, a really nice old car right there, just past it. It's a beautiful car. I don't really know much about old cars, but either way, it's beautiful. Saturday, we go to Los Angeles again for AutoCon. And if you don't know what AutoCon is, it's literally like the best cars in the United States get invited to go, and you just stare in awe at their beauty. Plus a lot more. Plus there's going to be some big time YouTubers there. TJ Hunt will be there. Evan Shanks, I think, might be there. Adam LZ is going to be there. Smurf and WRX is going to be there. So I'm definitely going to try to talk to them some more. Definitely try to get more of a connection with them. Every time I see TJ, we always have a good talk. So hoping to talk some more with TJ Hunt. Definitely, I've never met Smurf and WRX, Mike Nagayan, but I'm definitely going to try to talk to him. He's an awesome dude. He is the owner of Tuner Creek, which I guess I get a monthly subscription every single month. So I love Mike as well. So that's kind of the update, at least on this journey from Columbus, Ohio to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in one day. So we got about 6 hours total, close to $100 in gas, and a tired me. Just walk. Being on the road driving so much with always having like a race car behind me or a project car, it's one of my favorite things, simply because the amount of conversation it creates between myself and another person, and it's so awesome. Like every time I go anywhere, somebody's always asking me whether about the car or about what's going to get done to it or what I do, and it's such a cool topic of conversation. I just stopped off at a rest area and I talked to a tractor trailer driver, worked for Pitt, Ohio, that's a trailering company, and talked to him for about 30 minutes, and he just told me that he used to own the exact same GSX Eclipse version, but it was a 93, and he was telling me that he had it for years, and he had to trade it in because he got married, and the wife didn't approve of it, but he was looking at the car, and he was like falling back in love with it, and he told me some really cool stories, and we just talked a little bit, but it's always cool to run into people like that and have a good conversation with them based off of a car. So always such great conversation starters, and that's one of the things I like about traveling so much with a car like this on the back.
I just need a little weed in the back rub. Dime beats with the D's in the bathtub. Won't talk about peace, get your racks up. You don't wanna see when we act up. Pull up in 3, better back up. Hold up, talk my shit. I got 100 bad bitches and they outside dick. I wrote a couple fast switches and they all getting lit. Take another handful out the zip, little bitch, I'm on 10. Pull up in the Benz with a girl and a friend. She could be a blonde brunette, bitch, man, what ifs? I don't really care. I'ma be the man to the motherfucking end. Backpack full of weed, mix up that beef with Supreme. Bitch, I'm the best, no, I cannot be beat. Fuck your whole set, homie.
I don't even want to know how hard it was to get this car here. This is a discreet location. And the reason that I said that is because where I am, there's some massive plans for where the car is that is going to completely change the channel, my race, the way I build. So I'm super excited for the future of where the Eclipse currently sits. This summer, this Eclipse is going to get built. She's going to be running, and I'm so excited to really build this thing from the ground up. With that, guys, I'm going to end this video right here. I know it was a little bit short, a little bit more of me rambling, but had to explain what was going on with Project Eclipse. With that, I'm going to peace out right here. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more great content. We got AutoCon next week. We also have another track day at Pittsburgh International Raceway. Be sure to share this video. With that, I will see you guys next video. Peace out. And remember, you create your own story.